Hey, friend. So, I'm pretty sure if you haven't already noticed, I'm talking to you from an entirely different TikTok. And that's because somebody decided to ban me. So I took into account everything from the video where I talked about the traumas of dancing. And it surprised me how a lot of people were unaware of the things that people, including dancers, waitresses, bartenders, sex workers, everybody, the things that we have experienced. So I decided to bring awareness to the many lives that have been lost or the many lives that have been traumatically changed due to the strip club. So, for the first story, we're going to talk about Tony Anderson. As you can see, Tony was a very beautiful girl. Her friends described her as loving, courageous, hardworking. Her profession was also a music blogger, but it's not clear to me whether or not she was a waitress or a dancer. So, we're going to leave that question in the air. Her boyfriend describes her as loving, funny, shy. Tony was last seen leaving the Chrome nightclub on January 15th at 4 in the morning. The temperature was described to be around 30 degrees. And just like that, Tony vanished into thin air. Her last text message was to her best friend that read, OMG, I just got pulled over again. But here's the thing, police denied having any contact with Tony. They said they had no record of her ever being pulled over. However, there were reports of people with false blue lights that were not law enforcement pulling people over. And Tony's mother claimed Tony to be a victim of sex trafficking. But things changed when a police officer by the name of Darren Snap said that he was, in fact, in contact with Tony the night that she disappeared. From the footage, from the dash cam footage, which police originally denied sharing, but later did share, from the original footage, it was seen that Tony was pulled over and she was pulled over driving down the wrong side of a two-way street. The police officer constantly asked Tony had she been drinking because he did in fact pull her over for driving down the wrong side of the road of a two-way street. Now, when he did ask her had she been drinking, she completely denied it. However, she was not making any sense, and also she was slurring her words. He told her to drive across the street to the gas station and get herself together, which she did. And this did prove to be true because Tony's last two transactions were at that gas station, but they were two declined transactions for fuel.